Guys, deluded, I'm back again. Oh, Mike and that. Obviously, Germany went out to the World Cup and all of these things there. But one benefit, in fact, it's not even a benefit because it's irrelevant. One benefit to Germany going out is that now we've seen Ozil go out, El Nene's gone, Joel Campbell's gone, assuming Joel Campbell's a part of the plans. Awobi's out, Ospina's still in the competition. But we've got a few of our players back for pre-season now, and obviously Unai Emery has not worked with a lot of these players, so we can't underestimate whether we think they're fringe players or starters, what he might see in them or what potential use they could be for the club in a better light. He's gonna ultimately want the man to have more players to work with. Ultimately, as well, pre-season starts end of June, early July, depending on your club and your division. Let's just say early to mid July for us. Ozil's no doubt going to have a 2-week rest or something minimum before he goes back to pre-season, or it might be less with a new manager. It might be less, I don't know, but he's going to have a break, and quite rightly so, away from what you might think of him and stuff like that. He needs to mentally recharge his batteries after the back injury and all these things, racing to be fit for the World Cup at the expense of having a, by his own standards, mediocre season. Obviously, the World Cup flattered to deceive. They went out crashing out in the World Cup, and they'll be in the history books for the right reasons in 2014 and the wrong reasons in 2018. He needs to go and recharge mentally and get away from the spotlight. Whether he's playing good or bad or whatever you think of the player, there's no denying the likes of him, Sterling. It is a bit uncomfortable, the amount of attention they have to live with to a degree. So he's out. El Nene, squad player at best, but if you play like he did towards the end of last season and you remain consistent, then you guys know I'm all for people starting and things like that. I like El Nene for the squad. He'll want to impress the new manager and stuff like that, and I'm sure he'd want to feature more prominently than he has at Arsenal since he's joined us. It will be, I think the manager believes in you and things, but there's a lot of young players kicking on the door that should have got chances when you've been mediocre, so you need to wake up. Welbs is still at the World Cup, so is Xhaka, and so is Monreal. Now, I've highlighted Xhaka and Monreal. There's a lot of talk of Monreal actually leaving in the last couple of hours with Sociedad reports. Don't think it will happen, but Monreal's got a year left on his deal. We might need to look for a new keeper. But staying on topic, I've highlighted them because obviously Monreal's our first choice left back on paper. Kola, I like Kola, but there's still, we don't know what we're getting to a degree. He hasn't had the chance to really have a run in the side. So if that did happen, you'd expect them to have healthy competition to fight it out. But on the basis of, let's just go off of last season, Kola, we don't know what we're going to get and things like that. So that's our main first choice left back not here. And Xhaka, he signed a new deal, been described as important by Unai Emery. I'm sure he's got plans of how he features and things like that into the side. And he's not going to have the opportunity to do that, at least at the start of pre-season, because Welbs, Xhaka, Monreal and Ospina will be in the last 16, assuming Colombia have done this thing, right? And England, obviously, they need to play, so I haven't said them yet. So, yeah, man. On the topic of Xhaka, last point, because Xhaka's not going to be there, Torreira's still there as well. He's still our player, and that Torreira's still there. So Xhaka and Torreira are not there. Two players you probably think would be the first choice, along with Ramsey, them sort of three playing the most. So with them lot gone, there's Ramsey still there, Maitland-Niles, who's been described as having a big future and will get games, but in terms of experience and just downright hierarchy, he's not ahead of them yet. So there's a chance for him to get game time. There's a chance for, if I'm El Nene, I'm having a short break and trying to get game time, because midfield is going to be a fierce competition coming up this season. Obviously, there's the Carling Cup, Europa League, FA Cup, domestic campaign, assuming we stay in all of these competitions and go as far as we can in a cup competitions, and I don't want it to happen, but injuries are a common theme. So on paper there's a lot of games, but you don't know until it happens, innit? Guys, deluded. I apologize for all the light in my eye and all of them things. I should have shut the curtains, but yeah, man, I'm out. Thank you very much for watching. It means the world. Thank you.